Hello, my dear guys. Welcome to Catwoman Coven, and tonight we're going to discuss a very interesting topic. I want you to choose your variant intuitively, whether it's the first one, the second one, or the third one. The question that we're going to be answering tonight is: does your genus wants an offspring with that particular person? You know, the ancestors. Does my ancestors want uh, more children from that particular person? Think about a person, or maybe you have several people in your mind whom you've been questioning. Are they eligible for having a family with? And once you pick your option, or you assign number one, number two, or number three under a particular person, we're going to begin. Let's dive in. For those who chose number one, let's begin the reading. Describe yourself. Who are you? So the girl will recognize somebody who is missing you, somebody who's thinking about you currently. Maybe this person is even at this moment where you're watching the video is actually thinking, where is my girl? Why she doesn't text me, doesn't call me, doesn't reply to me? Somebody who's a little bit sad in terms of you. Why are you sad? Are you waiting for a message, or is there something like miscommunication going? The person understands that you are very strong, important karmic person in his destiny. You are a very fair lady in all senses of this word, and with you, only serious relationship is possible. He actually wants to marry you. He does. I'm not a vanilla spreads fan. I like to say the things as they are. But this guy right here really considers you for a serious relationship. This person also has a very strong impulse towards you. Ace of Wands. Those who know tarot system, they know what it means. But if you don't, Ace of Wands is one of those significant indications on a strong sexual attraction. He thinks that you guys are suitable, like a key to the lock. Like basically, you have a key to his heart or to his other organs, whatever. So the person really considers you, and I do not want to dive any more deeper into this, but I just want to have any more description of you. Let's do the animal deck. It's really beautiful spirit animal. What is your spirit animal? What kind of like what description can you give us about yourself? Describe yourself. Snake. Describes himself as snake. Like, you know, I don't know why I'm thinking about Slytherin. The person is very like wise, transformative, can get things their way, can be sly, can be sneaky, can be healing, sexual as well. Yeah, a lot of sexual energy is right here because it's Kundalini. It's a symbol of Kundalini. How also you can describe yourself, so you will be recognized. Orca, gratitude, old soul, something to do with the whales, orca, or some other big gigantic sea animals. Maybe the person has any water signs in the chart. Doesn't necessarily mean have to be a water sign, just planets and water signs. Or person has something to do with the sea, maybe likes to go to the beach, or likes to go on a cruise, or maybe even works in the sea. Really craves the unity. Unity, wants somebody equal, somebody of their like caliber. Yeah, panda is something more about very sweet, cute, kind of like a bear. You know, bear hugs, something very very kind energy too, like a papa bear. You know, very actually black and white. I don't know if it will tell you something. Maybe sees the world as black and white, judges the world as black and white. Really appreciates family values, and somebody who always wanted to have a bigger family. So please tell us, number one, if you recognize your person, the girl or woman who's watching this right now, does her genus, her ancestors, do they actually want children with you? Maybe you already have children, maybe you're thinking about more, or maybe it's a completely new person in your world and you're trying to understand whether he speaks to you or not on that chemical, biological, ancestral level. Yes or no. When we have a bigger arcana, which is more, means more, then the answer will be considered as the one where the bigger arcana stands. However, neither yes, neither no stays the bigger arcana. Both are minor. On the answer yes, it's a Seven of Cups. It's a dream. It's something kind of unattainable, kind of maybe in his dreams. he wish, but or in your dreams maybe, who knows, but not really. I don't see the solid yes. I see more to pay attention to your dreams. You're gonna be having the signs. Pay attention to what you see in your dreams, and also be ready to separate wheat from the chaff. But on the answer no, has King of Wands. The answer no is more powerful in this scenario because it's kind of like more for him. That's what he wants. That's what he thinks he wants, or his ancestors really want you to be a part of his family. There is more interest and impulse from this person towards you. There is a lot of wants energy from his side to you. So why? Tell us why. I also pulled the animal card, and why? Monkey. Monkey, it's like a tricksy little bit. There's some kind of tricky story right here. So monkey, it's more for play, more for fun, and they're mischievous too. Playfulness, curiosity. Are you trying to tell me that you want to protect our girl from this connection, right? Like you kind of want her to warn her that this is more. It's more about him than her, right? Am I understanding correctly? Yes, death. Here's a transformation that takes place. It's for you, metaphorically speaking, it can be a transformative journey. It can be really, is it like, it means this connection has to be ending at some way. It's just, maybe it's just the beginning. Death as a new beginning. Hangman, there is some kind of victimhood when it comes to this particular connection. There's somebody's going to be a victim. Is it our girl who's going to be a victim? Yeah, you could be potentially, or maybe are a wife of this person. You can be, yeah. Empress is the main most important woman of the incarnation. Yep, he views you as such, he wants you as such, but this will come with a dose of pain, unfortunately. I'm not a vanilla spreads friend, like I mentioned. I'm not going to say things that you guys want to hear. I'm just going to say the things that I exactly see. I picked the deck of Shadowscape because we're talking about ancestors. Ancestors has a lot to do with trees, with the roots, and this beautiful, it's like, very, very fairy tale-ish like decks. They are also very, they have a lot of wisdom in it. You see the ancestors right here, they're kind of like growing one from another from the tree, and they do not really view this particular option as the one who will make you truly happy. And why is that? Investment, growth. Yep, they see that there is going to be investment. There's going to be some kind of investment. It's good. You see it like that. Basically, that financially, you're going to be possibly like well off, and you will be growing. Then there's harvest to pick up. So material realm is there, but why not? Sun, energy of sun. There's some ego will take place, either you or your partners, or somebody's is going to be very like trying to show who is the daddy in the family, who's the boss, right? There's going to be some ego games in play, or there's also going to be a potential for a celebrity. One of you or both of you can become very famous. There can be children. Actually, sun is a very positive card. If you see it from this trajectory, it's actually positive. There's a lot of light. There can be children. There can be children, but something is missing. I'm feeling like, what's missing? Nine of Cups. Actually, there's a lot of emotional emotional component that's going to be missing, because my question was, what's missing? The emotional component. Maybe you will feel very good, grounded materially. On a social scale, this might work. Maybe like the roles will be traditional and stuff, but deep down, you'll be longing for something that's not going to be there emotionally. Am I right? Yeah. You'll be longing for somebody else, actually. Somebody who you value, somebody who can be day and night very different from you, somebody with whom you have this emotional roller coaster and the physical, chemical, biological connection, who will be more of a different somebody from a different component as far as the the archetypes and as far as the elements. Yeah, somebody with a more fire energy. There's somebody else in play who you're thinking currently about, or somebody will come into your life who will ignite the passions in you, who you will kind of feel like you see the value in that other person. So this person is under question mark. Basically, with your logical brain, if you choose number one, you will be well off financially, but emotionally and sexually speaking, there's going to be something missing. Is the number one variant is incapable of gratifying you physically? Yes or no? Yes, no, yes. The person number one won't be able to satisfy you physically. You will need something different. You have a different speed. You have a different you have like a different kind of temperament. You need major arcana. When major arcana comes out, it says something. You're more like you're more fast in your development. You're like a sport car. Like you're very fast. You need someone on your speed. And this person is going to be like a little bit like you're going to be kind of left confused. There's two options again. Two options. There's two sides of the coin. Two sides of. Is there any good things about this number one? Like what's the ancestral's view? He's good for family, more for like a stability, wealth. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there are good things, of course. There's if you look at this person under microscope, it has a lot of qualities. It has some kind of connection. Maybe this person is close to you in ethnicity wise, or maybe you guys from the same like territory or something. Maybe you guys are very familiar. You have cultural values that are of the same. So there are good things about the person. It can be understanding. There can be actually potential wealth of the family. But what about your soul? Because sometimes our ancestors have one interest, they want healthy children, but they don't really care about how are we going to feel, right? Because their main concern is the child will be healthy. The generational this generation will continue and prosper. So they kind of oftentimes infuse us with a passion towards the person who might not be able to be suitable partner, but who genetically is very close to us. So how does your ancestral view this partner as genetically? No, not Nine of Swords. They don't feel like this is going to be your best option, because Nine of Swords, it's going to come with a dose of pain. There's going to be some misunderstanding, some confusion. You're going to be looking up in the sky and looking like where, what, who, why am I feeling so much pain? Nine of Swords is a traditional card of pain. You'll be longing for something else. This genocode is not suitable for the girl who chose a number one. Please confirm yes or no. Is it suitable or it is not? No, it is not. You came up yourself. Queen of Cups. You longing for feeling love. You longing for emotional component. Maybe you have a lot of water signs in you. Pisces, Scorpios, Cancers, not necessarily. Maybe you have a lot of it in your chart. So emotionally, you won't be gratified. Here's more about like... this person wants to conquer you. He wants to be like, like Caesar with this thing that the Baileys that they used to wear. He wants to conquer you. Six of Wands. He wants you to view him as a conqueror. It's more about power. It's power tripping. He more about power. You more about emotion. And you, deep down, you feel that something is missing, and the emotional component is not here. That's why physically, your physical response to person number one, your body is kind of protecting you. When you listen to your body in advance, your body can tell you if the person is suitable to you or not. We just don't really listen to it. A lot of us don't, but we should. So listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and you will make the right choice for yourself. I remember that this is entertainment content. Together, we'll learn how to read the system of tarot and oracle cards, but only on the personal one-on-one sessions you can actually get an accurate answer, because it's a lot of you watching and you have all kinds of different situations. So please, always verify. Always verify. Use your critical analytical thinking skills. Take what resonates with you. And remember, I don't know you personally. It's just an entertainment field right here, as I call it. We learn together, but on a personal one-on-one, we can dive deeper into your particular situation. When you provide your date of birth, your partner's date of birth, I look at your soul formulas, at your charts together. We work with astrology, we work with psychology, we work with your history a little bit, whatever information you consider giving me, and sharing. And then we work with what we have. This is a collective. So I'm sorry, number one, the answer will be no. Let's move on to the next. If you have number two, if you chose number two, we're going to read it as we speak. We're going to read it right now. But for now, I'm going to move on now from number one to number two. Those who chose number two, it was under amethyst. Let's see what's going on over here. Tell us about yourself. So the girl number two will recognize. Let's change the energy a little bit. I'm just going to light this up real quick. Number two. Number two is under minor arcana. Some kind of unknown, something unknown, or there's some kind of mischief, not mischief even, there's even some kind of unclarity happening when it comes to number two. It's is it your personality, or you're kind of going through something right now? What's going on with number two? What swords. There is a thinking process involved. There is some kind of maybe there are two women involved. Yeah, the number two is currently can be involved with two people. However, number two is thinking about somebody else, how to come to an agreement with somebody else without leaving any parties offended, so to speak. Maybe the number two person is in one relationship but thinking about different one. Tell me more. Jaguar protection courage. He's thinking about a woman who kind of goes under the jaguar. Jaguar, it's very Catwomanish like. Black Panther, jaguar, something of a cat. You're thinking about a person who has the cat-like qualities, right? It's the girl who's watching this video, I'm assuming. Butterfly, somebody who is transformative and who transformate herself and transform him together. What about yourself? How do we view you? How we can recognize you? Tell us more about you. Focus, clever, can be sneaky, can be also sly. Always does what benefits him the most, right? Always does what benefits him the most. He is gonna go after his highest benefit. He will consider himself first. He is very he learned how to live under his, like, he makes his own rules. Fox is always looking for the most beneficial way for them, right? Dolphin, high vibrational, very magnetic. You feel with this person, you feel a special connection. There is more like a watery intuitive energy up in here. Dolphin is intelligence, empathy. You kind of feel like this is my vibe. We understand each other. You guys kind of communicate at the distance, right? Astral plane, any of that sort. Turtle, yeah, again, we have some kind of a water theme that goes through here. The person has a very hard shell. The person is have a very ancient wisdom steeped in him, and you too. Endurance, resilience, strong. And you feel each other. You feel each other at the distance. Your relationship might have developed over time. Maybe you know each other for quite a while, or it's going to take a while for you to actually get to know each other. Turtles, they take their time. Tell us more about you so you can recognize your flamingo, balance, harmony. You are, the person is very bright, very out there, knows he's special, knows it. Flamingo, it's like one of those, one of those birds that you will never miss it or confuse it with anybody else. There's only one type of pink flamingo. So the person stays very high, thinks very highly of himself. What else? Lion, of course. He considers himself a lion king, the warrior, the king of the jungle, the main one, the leader, a lot of young energy, a lot of sunshine energy. How do you view the lady who's watching you tonight? Dear, gentleness, heart, intelligence. He sees you as a medicine woman. Medicine. You light a candle. You have some kind of something in your hand. Deer. They're very musical. They're very pleasant animals. They're very like, they have some kind of kindness to them. They have some kind of mystery to them as well. There's a lot of legends, myths and legends for the deer. When somebody was a very, very high caliber soul, somebody very important, but they were a deer. And whoever was trying to hunt the deer and kill the deer actually was aiming to something divine itself that was in the energy of deer, covered up as energy of deer. He has some kind of there's something magical about you. Number one, you're his number one. He never met anyone like you. You're definitely very out there. You're standing out a lot from other people, and you have some innocence to you, gentleness, heart intelligence, emotional intelligence. Moon, but moon kind of eclipsed moon. You're very hard to read. You're not wearing your heart on the sleeve. You're keeping it to yourself, but you have a very generous heart, and he knows it. Gentleness, heart intelligence. He kind of knows it. He's like, he's a little bit. He's kind of hunting you because lion and deer, they're of a different. Those species who are not rivals necessarily, but lion would eat the deer, while deer is just drinking water out there, right? Deer has to watch out for lion. He can kind of like and you guys can have this a little bit of this game going on between you. Like he kind of hunts you, and it's a very feminine masculine energy are in places. You guys are harmonious together. However, nevertheless, let's continue. And the question of today's spread is: does your family ancestors want children with this particular person? How does your ancestors view, will this person be suitable for continuing generation? Yes or no? Yes, no. Wow. Whatever arcana is like more major will be considered more important as we speak. Your ancestors view him as King of Pentacles. Yep. King of Pentacles himself, it's card of a husband, card of a man provider. Your ancestry kind of feels that this person has the qualities to be a good and strong partner with whom you can consider continuing the generation, the childbirth. Somebody very stable, somebody who has even dragon under his feet. Maybe the person has earthy nature, earthy signs. Maybe it has more fiery signs, both or both. Doesn't necessarily have to be a earth sign or a fire sign. It's just those glimpses of energy that are playing out in the person throughout the day. But on the answer no, it says 10 of wands. No, like it wouldn't be easy. Obviously nothing is easy. All the relationships require work, but the categorically no, no, it doesn't. It's not like that. They actually view him more, yes. So they view you more powerful, right? Why? Black cat. Black cat, cat energy is, very seductive, very pleasant. Who doesn't like cats? Everybody likes cats, almost, right? Some people prefer dogs, but cats are like very independent, very in some cultures they were actually worshipped, like Egypt. Cat-like, gracious, wisdom. um, they think that this person will be closer, like you guys will be able to have that rapport connection. You come out as a black jaguar, big cat, very big cat, right? Beautiful. And he comes out as a black cat. You have some kind of common ground. Genetically speaking, you guys may be like a day and night and different, but genetically you're more suitable. Please confirm if I'm reading this correctly. Does ancestors of the girl who's watching this, woman, consider this person uh, eligible for continuing the generation? Yes. Wow. Very powerful arcanas. However, I have to warn something very magical about this person. He has a magnetism that are very strong hard to resist. First of all, it's a black cat kind of thing, black cat energy. We all like that. Second of all, it's a 15 arcana. Careful right here, because you might get stuck in this connection. You might get so addicted to this connection. This person can be very good in intimate spectrum, that it can cloud your judgment, cloud your vision, because the energies of the sexual spectrum are so high, the compatibility is so high that you might fall into the trap of being mistreated by this person. This person can take advantage of you because he's sneaky, right? He's like a fox. He can get what he wants and be kind of like nonchalant, like, it's okay, I'm the king, I'm the boss, I'm the one who decides. But when it comes to responsibility, that's a question mark. We're going to see later whether this person will be capable of taking any responsibility. However, this story is very much infused. There is a lot of passion. There is emotional swings. There is also a lot of love. There is also King of Cups. He comes out as a King of Cups. He will, or currently, have the feelings towards you. The emotional spectrum is there. However, there is some kind of manipulation falls into place. Magic. You see, magician has all the four elements. Magician has disposition over all elements, right? Fire, water, earth, air. Magician knows how to talk to people. Magician knows how to make things go his way or her way if it's you. Yeah. So there is some kind of almost unreal, almost like a magical magnetism between you two. This is a power of love. That's what love does to people. It's infatuation. It's a cocktail of emotions that make people choose someone without getting to know them very well, because simply because the physical, chemical, biological cocktail is out there and it tastes so damn good that the person's vision can be clouded, right? If I'm reading this correctly, please confirm. Yeah, exactly. By the world, exactly what I told you right now. Everything is confirmed by major arcana. First of all, I see that you guys are from a different ethnicities. Whatever genes you don't have in your ancestry, he has it, and vice versa. Whatever genes he doesn't have, you have. That's why your ancestors, they're like, this is very attractive. You have attraction towards this person because uh, if you would ever have a child with this person, or if you already have a child, the child will be extremely powerful, talented, strong, wise, with a multitude of different talents, even magical. Maybe there's somebody in your bloodline who used to or does any kind of spiritual work. Maybe they're healers, maybe they're therapists, maybe they're doctors, maybe they're seers, maybe there are people who are wise in one or another question. Everybody has experience and wisdom when it comes to something, right? All our ancestors have something special about them, but not everybody has the sublime energies. Some people are more like earthy, materialistic. You too, you kind of both have this magical blood. Yeah. You guys maybe work together, or you met at work, or you guys can be working really hard, each and one of you, but there is some kind of spider web, like you see like a Eight of Pentacles, spider web. Somebody can get trapped into somebody else's spider, and there can be some sadness involved with it too, because Five of Cups, there can be some kind of disappointment. Please tell me if I understood correctly, if the girl who's watching this will get involved with this particular person, she will experience a cocktail of all these emotions, right? Yeah, Two of Cups. You guys will be a really one of a kind couple. Like, you will be inseparable, or you are, like, you and this person together. First of all, there is heart component. There is Two of Cups is the most like a power card in the deck from the minor arcana, especially. There are some Pisces happening. Maybe one of you is Pisces, or you guys have some water signs in you. You guys will be intertwined from like bottom to the top. You like literally won't be able to let go of each other. But what's next? Again, Nine of Swords. There's some kind of pain. No pain, no gain, right? Yep. The person is going to conquer you. Again, we have a card of conqueror. He's going to conquer you, and this will bring you pain, right? Well, you guys, at least right here in number 2, you guys come as the same suit. You come as a Queen of Cups. He comes as a King of Cups. The emotional component will be there and is there. Yep. But the trick here is, if you will fall into this trap, right? Call it like that. If you will go for this connection, you will be experience a lot. You will be emotionally super attached to this person, correct? Yeah, and the person. What? How are you gonna treat her if she will choose you? Please tell me. A Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. You know, the second is a very powerful one. I'm reading it and I'm having the chills down my spine. You guys kind of destined for each other in for at least for a certain amount of time. You had to met, absolutely had to met. It was like written, literally it was written somewhere. You're intertwined on a very very strong level. You have no idea how much you guys are intertwined. The person can be younger than you, or the person can be maybe he's having this transformative thing where he travels from a younger to older, more mature, right? From the page to the knight of the same suit. Cups are here. Emotional component is here. He says, I fell in love like a little boy. Like I haven't experienced it for so long. Like I don't know what she did to me, but I started feeling something. You have amazing smell about you. Maybe you have like your natural smell mixed with your perfume, or you are like, he kind of smells you and he's like, mine. He recognizes you as his. He thinks you're his, literally. And he does have this very romantic attitude towards you. He dreams about you. He has the cup in his mind, cup filled with love. He wants to come to you, literally. He thinks about you. He wants to be with you together. He wants to have a romantic relationship with you. However, tell us something we need to know. The girl who is number two, with everything looks so far very beautiful and even slightly vanillish. Where is the trick? Where is the? Tell us. I want to get to the bottom of it. Tower, of course. Tower. The crisis is at hand. A crisis is at hand. He can sweep you off your feet. This is where the danger comes. You have to maintain your equilibrium, because if you will let this connection in, what happens? Um, mhm, mhm. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I felt that it's too good to be true. There's something, some kind of let's get back to earth, right? First of all, it won't be even as good as you imagine. A lot of things you imagined about him because of that smell and pheromones and all that, and you're like, oh wow, I think he's like, I go crazy for him, but he's not even going to be that good, trust me. Seven of Pentacles, it's you're not going to get results that you were expecting, because after you guys will, if you will let this connection going, you will see there's some kind of sneakiness. Foxes again, remember, he came out as a fox. He's sneaky. He's sneaky. If I were you, I wouldn't trust this person until I get to know him. Foxes, sneakiness. There is some kind of he's like a warrior. Warriors are very attractive. They're always fighting with someone. They're having this battle. Yes, I understand. It's very, very attractive type. However, there's going to be some sneakiness, and there is going to be triangles. Triangles, love triangles. You see, three girls, three different parties, three mermaids drinking. There's going to be, if this person is younger, for sure he's going to get involved with someone else. There's going to be some drinking. There's going to be some, like unserious. He wants to keep it light. But he is very attracted to you, that's for sure. You actually catalyze something in him. He's like, wow, never met a woman like one of a kind. But it doesn't mean that his nature is going to change. Are you capable of loyalty? Yes. No. He is. Yeah, he is capable of loyalty, but it's gonna come with the time. It's gonna come with he'll have to cut off something out of his life. There's something in his life that needs to be resolved. Sword. He has to cut something off. He has to cut off some kind of bullshit. There are again triangles, three birds, three parties. He's. I feel that this person is in a love triangle. Feelings towards you, but there is someone else. He hasn't figured quite out everything. Maybe he lives with somebody else. He thinks about leaving them soon, or he's involved. Maybe it's a married man. I don't. My attitude. I think that we should always stick with people who are available and be honest. However, life is different. Every situation is unique. It can happen that people fall in love with each other who are in other relationship. That's why I offer always to have the organic conversation, be honest with each other. On the question, no, if he's not capable, two of swords. No, he's capable if he finds the one, if he really thinks this is my person. However, there is some kind of complications can be around it. There's some kind of the love is there, but he can be closing off from it. He can't resist it. He is a warrior, and the love is the domain where he doesn't know how to win, and he likes to win. The person likes to win every game. Wow, what a beautiful, interesting reading. Advice. I want to get like advice for the lady who's watching. So basically, genes are good, connection is right there. Advice: should the lady start going develop this relationship, or she should consider somebody else? Yes or no? Go into a relationship? No. There is a, again, there's somebody's going to be a victim, or it's a prolonged story. If you choose yes, there's going to be some kind of unclarity. You're going to be a victim or somebody. Maybe the person will go cold eventually over time. Or you can consider someone else. Someone else is someone else of the air suit. Gemini's, Aquarius, or Libras, or not even Libras. Libras are not cold enough for this card. There's somebody else in your circle who you should consider. Why, really? Is there somebody else for this lady? Somebody who you're kind of friends with, but not like you're talking to someone with whom you have a very pleasant connection. You should consider that other person. Basically, don't make him the center of your universe, right? Yeah, because you can fall for head over heels, and the love is there, and it will be bright, and it will be crazy. Just so you know, this is a roller coaster. Hermit, take your time. Take your time. Steep yourself with wisdom. Uh, get more. Get more time alone. When you're alone, you can think straight. Yeah, that's it. They're done. They're closing the number 2. Everything else is a mystery. Maybe we'll see it one more time on another video. Right now, I want to transfer us to number 3. Number 3, whoever chose number 3, please talk to us, show us. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this was number 2. If you guys find this resonating, all information is under the video on how to contact me, how to find me, and we are moving towards number 2, number 3. Whoever chose number 3, speak. Who are you? Tell us a bit about yourself so we can recognize you. The person is heartbroken currently, or there is some kind of a I again feel like there is a love triangles happening. The person wants to be with somebody whom he cannot be with, or there is several parties involved. There is a sadness, kind of sad story. What's happening to you? What happened to you? Who made you so sad? Who broke your heart? Who stole your heart? Please tell us. Yeah. You ladies, he number 3 misses the communication with you, but you see, you sharpen your knife and you cut him completely out of your life. There is no communication, or there is very significant amount of communication. Lady, right? She's cold. Yeah, he doesn't know what's gonna happen. He doesn't know where you guys are moving, where your boat got the leakage, right? And the temperance, there is alchemy in the process. Lust turned into love, or any things of this sort. You catalyze very big transformation. Yeah, the person is very sad, like almost depressed. Really, is it because of the lady who's watching? Yeah, you guys look as a couple. Remember how number 2 was speaking at the end? There is somebody else in your circle. This is number 3. You guys come out as a couple. You're both are of the same dough. You're made of the same dough. You're of the same sweet. Not necessarily your Aquarius, Geminis, or any air signs. However, you guys have a strong Aquarius, Geminis in your chart. Maybe even Libras. You guys are mentalists. You guys are very intellectually stimulating by the way you are, but for each other as well. Intellectually stimulating. So he is very sad that for some reason between you two there is some kind of unknown you guys either don't communicate, or maybe you guys got in a fight, or you stopped talking to him, or he stopped talking to you. You ghosted him, he ghosted you, or it was interchangeably, or both of you guys kind of ghosted each other. One then another one. There's some kind of interesting story out there. Yeah, you're burning from desire to talk to, but you don't know, he doesn't know how you're gonna take him. If you want to come back, he's fighting this feeling. He wants to come back, but he fights this feeling. He thinks he's not you either have somebody else, or he's not big enough for you. You're a strong caliber. You're at 2 options. He thinks you have options, by the way. He might himself have options too. Here's like a lot of confusion happening. However, he wants you to see him as a winner. He wants you to see him as a like a triumph. He wants to come to you as a triumph person with a triumph. He doesn't want to just text you and then be left on red. You know what I mean? Okay, interesting. Maybe a little bit of more detail. What should we know about the lady so she can recognize you? Tell us more about yourself. Dinosaur, rhino, primal power. Mouse, he's a little bit of afraid. He has this thing about him where he wants to appear as big as like I'm strong, I'm big, I'm so like masculine. But deep down, there's something is telling me that he has a lot of fears in him. Maybe his Mars is in a damaged position. Sometimes it's retrograde in a sign that is a weak. When the planet travels into sign that it doesn't feel good in, like the opposite, or like the one that's weakened, it gives the person disadvantage in certain areas of life. For men, Mars is very important to masculine planet, the ruler. So he kind of feels that he's too afraid to make the move, or he's just afraid overall. However, he can appear in the society. He can appear as like, wow, I'm so big, I'm so strong, I'm so like, unshaken. If I want something to happen, it will happen the way I want it. Thick-skinned, primal power, deep reflection, very unique energy. I would say dinosaurs are very like unique. So very ancient, very unique. He knows he's an old soul. He knows he's of the very like kind of like a very spectacular genocode. Maybe it's one of those ethnicities that think they're better than everybody else. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna specify right now. Just do not want to turn it into something political out here. But he thinks that of himself as a very special person. He misses certain qualities in order to come right to. He wants you to see him better than he actually is, right? Oh wow, wow, what a story, what an interesting story. Tell us a couple more things so girl can recognize you. Elephant, ancient wisdom, sacred knowledge. It's a elephant. He cherishes family values very much so, and he sees that you are very suitable for that role as well. He kind of sees that you cherish family values as well. Loyalty, love. He understands what it means to be a family man. He has the good example in his household. How do you view the lady who like now I want to look at you through his eyes? How do you view her? The one that watches the video, dragon, self-love, empowerment. He sees you as very powerful. You can literally tame the dragon in your hands. Even the dangerous fiery spitting dragon turns into a very cute kitty cat, right? You see how you have so much power in you that you can literally tame the dragon. He sees you out of this world, very mystical, very magical. Maybe you like long dresses. Brunettes come here. A lot of girls with a brown or darker hair, not necessarily brown, a little bit reddish color. I don't see the blondes yet. However, you can blonde owl. Owl, it's the bird of wisdom. He sees that you are very mystical. You know something a lot of people don't. You're kind of like a huntress. You can hunt at night, and nobody's gonna like you will be seeing and getting things done, like an owl, very wise, very mystical, and nobody hunts an owl. Owl hunts everybody. You know what I mean? Like he sees some wilderness in you. He sees some kind of like you can see far. Yeah, very wise bird. He What else? What else? What else? Cheetah, of course. Some cat story as well. Yeah, very, very, very fast. You're very fast in your development. Maybe somebody likes the dresses of the silk or brown hair, like a beautiful makeup. You kind of wear some kind of very unique makeup. You have some kind of spots on your face, on your skin. Maybe you like to like do the henna tattoos or any of that sort. Something in your looks stands out. Very feminine, yet very unique in your own way. Cheetah, agility, swiftness. You're very fast in your development. So he views you as a very good catch, honestly. What does the ancestors think? Is this person suitable for continued generation? Does your ancestors want children of this genocode? Yes or no? Wow. First time in all three options, this is major arcana. Yes. Lovers. Ancestors actually want. You guys, lovers is about the choice more about than anything else. However, lovers and lovers, right? Ancestors see that there is a real connection. You guys kind of made of the same dough, energetically speaking. You can be of a different ethnicities, different skin color, age group, doesn't matter. However, you guys made of the same dough. You're very suitable. You contemplate each other, and you kind of see, wow, she's like me, I want to be with her, or he's exactly what I wanted in a lot of ways. However, no matter what, it didn't work out for you guys. If it didn't, there is a reasons why you stopped talking to him or he stopped talking to you, but you guys still have each other in your mind. Very strong mental fields. Yes, your ancestors actually view you guys. You have to make a choice. There's something primal about you too. There's some kind of there's a snake, there's an apple, there's an Adam and Eve-ish story. However, on the no, we have a Queen of Swords. Again, you come out as a Queen of Swords. Somebody in your ancestry or your family tree might have warned you about this person. Maybe you had some dreams. Pay attention to what you see in your dreams. There's some kind of coldness in place. There is a necessity to analyze. Why? Actually, 3 was the only one that on the why, we had 2 cards instead of 1. Why? Phoenix, rebirth, transformation, ladybug, dreams, desires. You guys dream about each other. There's some goodness in this connection. Phoenix, you guys have a very transformative experience. You make each other stronger and you make others around you stronger. It's like one of those rare twin flame connections. I'm not calling it twin flame. Please verify. Remember, this is a entertainment purpose. If you guys want actually one-on-one about you and your partner, you provide me your date of birth and you DM. We work specifically with your fields. This right here, it's just a collective field. Collectively, those who are watching number 3, you guys have very strong soulmate connection. You can't let go of each other. You think about each other. Your ancestors actually view that there's some choice that has to be taken into account. They view how strong you gravitate towards each other, but either one of you or both of you can't fully choose each other. Why? I want to dive deeper in this story. I'm gonna take this deck with with the ancestors, with the trees and all that. Why do this number 3 couple can't fully choose each other? Knight of Swords. Man right here is angry with somebody, with himself, whatever. He is angry that he can't fully commit to this connection that he wants to. He thinks a lot about making money. He wants to make more money than he already does. He always tries. He's very materialistic, very much thinks about gain and power, and because money is power, and it breaks his heart as well. He, because of some money situation, um, he understands he needs to invest. He's the type of person who says, if I take responsibility, I'll take it fully. Old school, yeah, masculine energy. But also he understands like, I would even break my own heart, but I'm not going to show up until I made XYZ amount of money. This is a type of person who considers himself more valuable if he has more material things that can show and subscribe his status, like underline, look, I'm worthy, I'm this, I'm that. Yep. Tower. It's like he's in his kingdom, he has to be the king. In his kingdom, he will not play on the second roles. He wants to be leader, he wants to be the boss. And in order for him to do so, he needs to have his ground stable, not shaken underneath his feet. Yeah, he works a lot. This is a workaholic in love. So interesting. You see 8 of Pentacles and King of Cups. Workaholic in love. He creates his own spider web. He buries himself deep into the material realm so he doesn't have to face the love he's feeling. His heart is literally bleeding. He has someone in mind, and someone is you, the woman of his dreams. He can't fully choose because he's too busy creating this material realm, abundance realm. He neglects his heart. His heart is literally on fire, bleeding. That's why the choice cannot be made fully. He's not choosing you, or you are not choosing him in the physical. Most likely the person had a chance to come right, but you stopped talking to the person because he didn't get the chance when he could. He didn't show up right. He neglected you. So on this note, I would like to finish this beautiful story. I want to get an advice as well. For those of you who are confused, I of course suggest that you always have to have a clarification. One-on-one clarification will give you much more detailed analysis of your particular situation where we work with your field primarily. However, this is entertainment purposes, and this is a purpose of studying the collective field. Please tell me what's going to be the best advice for the number 3 option in this situation, in this connection. Again, you are fantasizing more than it actually is. You might not get the result that you are striving for. There's something what's missing. What's missing? Yeah, emotional sadness, confusion. There's going to be a lot of confusion. There's going to be like blindfold that the swan, that's a very uh, it's like a very noble caliber, high caliber bird. They are usually choosing one partner for the rest of their life. They have the capacity for that type of loyalty and love. But when that bird is trapped into the horns that go around it, and like just like in all these dragon fairy tales and whatnot, when the horns are making you bleed, when you have to step on your own neck in order to do something, like basically you can't communicate fully what you really feel. There is some kind of confusion, there is kind of addiction that happens in place, because we have the 15 arcana. 15 arcana is like a wrapping, very attractive wrapping, but what's inside, what's going to be inside this candy, it can be bitter. It can be bitter. Yep. There's some kind of there is some kind of slyness, some kind of sneakiness take into account. You see the foxes right away. Foxes right away can signify that there's some kind of dishonesty can be taking place. And there is, however, how to cope with all this magnetism, because it looks like they're the same though. Oh yeah, it's a part, you are already a part of like each other's ancestry. You see how amazing it is when the judgment comes out. Especially, we always consider the decks specific, especially in this one where we have a lot of ancestral programmings and the trees in the deck as a design. Look at all these souls. This was definitely documented before. There was a very strong connection from lifetimes. I even see that not just one life. It's like one of those connections when you meet from one life into another, you could recognize each other immediately, and you feel the strong necessity and desire to be together. But there are certain circumstances for a reason. There is a reason why the circumstances doesn't let people be. Oftentimes they live in two different cities, they speak two different languages, they are in different relationships where they have to be committed, because on the moment of their meeting, they're meeting not for the dog family and all that stuff. They're meeting for catalyzing transformation in each other. Is it one of those impossible connections? Yes or no? No. No. Actually, yes and no. There's something impossible about it. It requires moving together. You guys kind of live in different areas or cities or countries. It requires actual movement, chariot. One of you have to come to another. You have to actually meet. It's like a very interesting thing when people are so different, and that they're so alike, but they're also so different, and they go parallel, but they don't cross, right? However, it is possible. Of course, it's possible, and you are literally the Empress is the main woman of the incarnation. Your transformation that you catalyze right here and in yourself, within yourself, the person views is very valuable, the best of the best, the most important, amazing, and actually the pure essence. Everybody is like gray, and you are all colors. Look at those beautiful colors. A lot of butterflies and a lot of transformation happens into place. Connection is possible, and you're actually possible of being in the role of the Empress, the third arcana. It's just gonna take a while. It's gonna take the person needs to make a right choice. If he makes the right choice and chooses you, this is the only time when you show up as an Empress for this castle, for this tower. It's the only time when if you are viewed and valued as such, if you view it and value it as an Empress, that's the only way for you to be able to step fully into this connection. But if there is nothing from the person, if the person is like jungling between two options, or too much, thinking about the material realm, oh, I'd rather be making money. Okay, go make your money, do whatever you got to do. Leave the girl alone, leave her out of it. If you're not able to step in, show up right, leave her out of it. Yeah, exactly. Don't let person manipulate you. Don't let person get you stuck in the fantasy. Become the magician yourself if you aren't already. Learn how to recognize the signs. Learn how to navigate all four elements. Learn how to use all the tools that life gives you. and make the best out of it. Out of every connection, the best can be made at all times, even the ones that bring you pain, even the ones that bring you some kind of sadness and inability to be together. But what is good here in the first place? Take that what's the goodness in it. Take it, integrate it into your creative life, integrate it into something that brings you your passion, ignites your passion, maybe brings you extra income. Why not? Take the best beauty of this story, integrate it into your life, and don't let anyone hold the pen when you're writing the story of your life. Nobody knows how it's best for you besides yourself. Listen to your intuition. Thank you so much for being with me. It was a pleasure to read such a beautiful, interesting, profound story. I will see you on another video. All information is under video. Thank you again for being here. I would love to hear your stories. If it resonates or not, if you like this format of the three options or not, please don't hesitate to let me know. Somebody can heal when they see what you comment. They understand I'm not alone. I am not the only person who goes through this. So thank you again, and I'll see you on another video.